Alright, what's up? We got a video a long time in the coming here. I'm going to try Sam Adams' Old Fezziwig Ale. Now let me go get it, because, you know, this isn't a well-produced video. Old Fezziwig Ale. So, alright, let me just give you a description as to why I want to review this one. So, I was reading the label of Old Fezziwig Ale, and it says, ale brewed with cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel. Now, I'm no dumbass, so I know that Sam Adams also has another beer with a very similar description, but instead of an ale, it's a lager. It's Sam Adams Winter Lager, also brewed with cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel. So I thought, hey, it might be cool just to do a little taste test. Have some Old Fezziwig, have some Winter Ale, you know, pour them in some glasses, compare the look, compare everything, and then taste them. See how they taste. Well, my fucking dumbass drank the last Winter Lager like 2 weeks ago, so it looks like we're not going to be doing that, but I feel like my memory of the taste of Winter Lager and the color is still pretty vivid, so we're just going to have to go off this one, which I've never tried before. So I'm going to get a glass, I'm going to get a bottle opener, and we're going to do this. You know, I just wish that I had both of them, because this video would be that, like, 2 times better, that many times better, but you know what? I'm not going to go out of my way to buy a whole 6-pack or 12-pack of Winter Lager just so I can drink one of them. I've had plenty. I know how it tastes. So we're going to have to settle for this format. And I'm going to have to settle on finding this bottle opener right here. Okay, so let's open this bad boy up and get going with this review. So, just a normal Sam Adams cap there. Nothing special in that department. Let's see the color of this, which I have no clue how it's gonna look. Ooh, okay. Wow. Now, as you might expect, this is a little bit darker than the Winter Lager. See that color there? It's not too much darker than the Winter Lager, though. And the thing is, with the Winter Lager, it was a very dark ale. It was kind of like a nice amber color, which, you know, you don't really expect on a, or excuse me, on a lager. It was a very dark lager, kind of like this amber color. And you kind of expect the golden American lager color, kind of like the Boston Lager is that golden lager. You'd expect that with Winter Lager, but it's a little darker. This one is a similar color to that. I want to say it's a little darker, though. And it should be a little darker. It is an ale. And I know that's not always the case, but just going off the fucking stereotypes here, I'd expect Old Fezziwig Ale to be darker than Winter Lager. Now, Old Fezziwig Ale, the description is spicy and bold. It's got a lot of those spices, and it is a 5.9% alcohol per volume compared to the Winter Lager, which I believe is a 5.6. So there's more alcohol in this beer than the Winter Lager. We'll go on to the aroma now. Yeah, you know, I'm not a big smell guy, so I can't tell you how this compares smell-wise to Winter Lager, but, you know, I'm not impressed is not the word I want to use, but I'm not too surprised by the way this smells. I mean, this smells exactly like you'd expect an ale from Sam Adams to smell. Like, there's nothing really too distinguishing about this one. So, without further ado, let's go on to the taste. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a really weird taste from that first sip. Second sip was a bit more normal. Yeah, it tastes like a fucking ale. It doesn't really taste anything like Winter Lager, and that's honestly what I expected. They might kind of look the same with the same color head, and apparently the same ingredients list there on the bottom, but no. Winter Lager, a lot more crisp, a lot less heavy, you know, a lot just easier just to chug that shit. You chug some winter lager, very smooth brew. This one, a lot heavier on my tongue. It's a deeper palate, I feel like, and yeah. Let me take another sip of this. Yeah, no, I do enjoy this. It's a little bland going down. It doesn't. It's not like, I don't know. It tastes good, but it's not tasty, if you know what I mean. You know, it gets the job done. It's not gross, but it's not. It's especially really like delicious. Like, I think Winter Lager was a pretty delicious one. Not the best that Sam Adams have to offer, but I do enjoy Winter Lager. Some of the other winter ales, like White Christmas, I think that's a lot tastier than this. There's a lot more spices in that one too. You can taste, I mean, ironically, this one says ginger on it, but I taste more ginger in the White Christmas beer. I really get that nice holly jolly Christmas time Yule log gingerbread flavor from that one. This one, I gotta try it again. It's a very enigmatic taste to my tongue. I just don't know what to say. I mean, going in, it tastes just perfectly fine. Then once it starts to get to the back of my tongue, it just gets a little bit more bitter. That's where it's a little heavier, maybe. I don't know how to describe the flavor of it, but I don't know. I typically prefer, of the ones I've tried, I like the ales from Sam Adams a lot. So I'd probably pick this over Winter Lager, but I'm probably more disappointed with this than I was. With a Winter Lager, I know what to expect. Just a fun little Christmas time lager, you know, whatever. Nothing too big there. But this is an ale, like Old Fezziwig. With a name like that, you got to live up to the name Old Fezziwig Ale. And you know what? I'll take that back. I guess it does live up to this name. It does kind of have like that old-timey feel. Kind of tastes like, you know, your grandpa's beer. So yeah, I could agree with that. Spicy, I don't know too much. Bold, it's definitely very bold. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take one last sip and I'll give my final thoughts on this beer. No, yeah, I'm definitely coming around to this one. It's definitely very, very tasty, very good. Not my favorite from Sam Adams, so that's, I guess, where some of the disappointment comes from. And maybe I was hoping for something more along the lines of Winter Lager, like, oh, you have these two that are like cousins. But this is obviously a very different beer. The only similarity they have is the flavors they choose to list on the bottle. So, not the ale version of Winter Lager, I'd have to say. In color, it kind of is. Maybe if I had them back to back, I'd say differently. But, you know, I feel like this is its own thing. It's definitely not, you know, if you're looking for that kind of taste, this wouldn't be a good substitute for that. This is its own thing, and it's good. It's a good, just simple ale. You don't want something too Christmas time, like White Christmas. You don't want, you know, Cold Snap. I think it's like a white ale. You want something a little darker. You go with Old Fezziwig, and very reliable, I feel like. I feel like this is a reliable beer in wintertime. That's why it's got good old Fezziwig, you know? So that's all I gotta say about this one. Very, very good beer. Not incredible, but definitely not bad. I definitely give this one a thumbs up, and thank you for watching, and hopefully, I mean, if I do another one, I don't even know. We'll tune in next time if there's another one. Cheers, everyone.